Or blow a dose.
Hello, everyone. This is the next session with Jan. And let's hear from Jan what's happened in the past week, good and bad.
Well, let me think. I still wearing my makeup.
Good.
About 4 times instead of 4 times a month. And I have an appointment with a health coach that will be, I'll meet with her on the phone on Friday. I started a diet, an elimination diet about a month ago. So kind of fine tuning that with my nutritionist today. I have a lot of health issues, and my body's not functioning and responding, I guess not negatively, but toxically, I guess, to supplements and just all kinds of things. So we're working on food to heal my body, along with the Fester EFT. Trying to think what else is just some more issues with my daughter. And last year on Mother's Day, she wanted to postpone celebrating Mother's Day the weekend after Mother's Day, so that she could devote the weekend to my granddaughter. And I wasn't happy about it, because to me, Mother's Day was a big deal at my house and growing up. And so I think not acknowledging me on Mother's Day, it just hurt. And so I just said, there's no need to do it the next week. What's the point? It's a week after Mother's Day, Okay. So anyway, we had a big fight about it last year. So this year she decided to, we're going to celebrate it Saturday, which is 2 weeks before Mother's Day. And or Sunday, excuse me, that made sense to her. It doesn't to me. And she gave up a child for adoption, and so she really focused on not celebrating Mother's Day, not acknowledging that she's a mother on Mother's Day, and so she ignores it, so do her kids. It's just really sad. So I noticed that when I got off, she doesn't talk to me on the phone, so I finished the text, and my head started hurting and my stomach started hurting, and I just wanted to cry, because my Mother's Day, again, will be me visiting my mom's grave. And that's not what I want for my Mother's Day. I want to, acknowledge it and be honored as my daughter's mother, and to honor her as a mother and have her children do that. And it's just not going to happen. So anyways, I've been sick to my stomach all week, just thinking about it, and trying to do some tapping, but I'm just kind of going from pain to numb to pain to numb to pain to numb. And so it hasn't been a real good week. I was able to go to the VA nursing home Saturday and show the Lincoln movie to the guys, and serve popcorn and soft drinks, and that was fun. And then Sunday I went to Kansas City Hospice House and helped serve a meal there to the families, and that was cool. But I don't have a lot of joy. Just seem like every year I think about my mother, Mother's Day and anniversary of her death in June, and I miss her a lot. And I think the big thing that came up this week for me was thinking about my daughter telling me over and over again that I just don't have this motherly instinct. That's why I didn't protect her and look out for her as she was growing up. Well, that would mean that my mother didn't have it, which is not true. And that would mean that my daughter doesn't have it, because she stayed in her marriage for 20 years with somebody who was verbally abusive. So, I thought that crossed my mind was that, I thought I was being the best mother I could be, and did a lot of really good things, a lot of right things. Have a lot of happy memories with my daughter. But what hit me was that I'm the same person now that I was then. So if I was a horrible person then, and I was a horrible mother then, well, that means I'm a horrible person now. And not having a motherly instinct would mean that I am defective in her mind. And so it's kind of questioning, what kind of person am I? Am I really this horrible person that she sees me as? And if she sees me that way, does everybody else see me that way? Do I see myself that way? It's like I'm reflected when I'm around her. I feel horrible. I feel like a really awful person, like I'm evil. So it's like a mirror. I look at her, and the way that she looks at me and the things that she said to me tell me I'm this horrible, evil person.
It's
So it makes me
interesting that you use, I feel like I'm looking in a mirror, because you're seeing her and yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And she probably sees me and herself.
Yeah.
And that's why, she said, I can admit that I, destroyed or ruined my children's childhood. I can admit it and take responsibility for it, but you can't.
Mm-hmm.
So taking responsibility for something and feeling guilty about it are two different things. And I took responsibility, when I got into recovery at age 40 and started making changes. But her response was, you think you're so hot right now, but I remember what you used to be like. Well, that was actually a compliment, because she said she saw changes. But the fact that her life has been so bad, her adult life, and because of her choices, it's like my life is good, hers isn't. Hers hasn't changed at all. 20 years of a bad marriage and over 2 years since she left, and her life still sucks, and she's still fighting with him, and she's still miserable and unhappy and never smiles or laughs. And I would really love to be able to disconnect from that sadness that she has and let it be her sadness and not mine. I don't need that anymore. I want my life to be happy. I don't have to be sad because she's sad, just so that she won't feel bad. It's kind of like, excuse me, it's kind of like when I left my last husband, I moved into a real small apartment, and I didn't have living room furniture. So I had a twin bed. I turned into a day bed. I had some wicker furniture I got at a garage sale. Set it up, excuse me, hung a rug on the wall, and put some rose garland over the patio door. And my father walked in, and his response was, I never had anything this nice. I mean, the bedroom is so small, I had to sit on the bed to use the computer on the desk. I mean, it was tiny. And he did not want me to be happy. He was jealous because, of my garage sale stuff, It's like he never ever. And, he let us know that. So she's kind of doing the same thing. I want my daughter to be happily married and have somebody who loves her and have an active life and be in good health. I I encouraged her not too long ago to trade her car in and buy something safer. And she was flipping back and forth between two different models, one that was totally stripped and a nice one. And I, encouraged her to buy the car that she wanted so that she'll not regret it and be happy about it. I have a 2006. She has a 2015. I don't need a newer car. It has low mileage. I want her to be happy, but she doesn't want me to be happy at all. She said, I'm really nervous about if you get a boyfriend, then you're going to totally forget about me again. Forget about us. And I was like, it won't be that much different. I could have a boyfriend for 5 years and she wouldn't even know it. It doesn't, she just doesn't realize it doesn't affect. She wants me around, but she doesn't want me around. She wants a mother, but she doesn't want me as her mother. I just don't want to give her the power over me to determine whether I'm happy in my life or not.
How do you feel all that? What do you feel in your body?
I just want to cry. I feel very, very sad and discouraged. And it feels hopeless. Like I can't win. No matter what I do, I can't win with her. When she told me off a couple weeks ago for 2 hours at lunch, I'm just like, I don't want to be around her. I don't want to have anything to do with her. I'm done. I found myself even saying, I just hate her. I used to tell people my daughter was the nicest person I've ever known. I know. Because I don't like her anymore. I don't like her at all.
Okay. Do you feel anywhere else in your body besides your eyes tearing?
My head hurts. Sick to my stomach.
Okay. What's your number?
I don't want to feel this way about her, but I do. For the first time in my life, I don't like my daughter at all.
What's your number?
It's a 10.
Okay.
Definitely.
Does it have a color?
Bright red, fiery, angry red.
Does it have a shape?
It's a big, round steel ball.
Okay. Why don't you take all that, wrap it all up, put it on that branch on the tree. Don't let it roll off. Roll away. Okay. Now I want you to imagine a tree in front of you, imaginary tree, that same tree that has all those things on the branch. What would happen to that imaginary tree if I pulled it out by its roots? It would turn to butterflies, right? That's what happens to imaginary trees. They turn to butterflies and they fly away. Okay, let's start tapping. Letting go of all fears.
Letting go of all fears.
Letting go of all sadnesses.
Letting go of all sadnesses.
All emotional traumas.
All emotional traumas.
Letting go of the helplessness.
Letting go of the helplessness.
Hopelessness.
Hopelessness.
No control.
No control.
Letting go of the shame.
Letting go of the shame.
The guilt.
The guilt.
The abandonments.
The abandonment.
The discouragement.
The discouragement.
The no-win situation.
A no-win situation.
Letting go of the hate.
Let go of the hate.
Letting go of the headache.
Letting go of the headache.
Letting go of the sick to my stomach.
Letting go of being sick to my stomach.
Letting go of the bright, fiery, angry red steel ball.
Letting go of the bright, fiery, angry red steel ball.
Letting go of all the sensations.
Letting go of all the sensations.
All the colors.
All the colors.
All the images.
All the images.
And everything else.
Everything else.
I let it all go.
I let it all go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to change this to self-love.
Time to change to self-love.
Self-acceptance.
Self-acceptance.
And self-forgiveness.
And self-forgiveness.
Just the way that I am.
Just the way that I am.
It's safe to feel happy.
Safe to feel happy.
Safe to be happy.
Safe to be happy.
Safe to take my power back.
Safe to take my power back.
Safe to be happy when I want to be happy.
Safe to be happy when I want to be happy.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, go back, see what's different, what's changed.
What I'm feeling is that I don't want to feel like I have to have somebody to tell me I'm okay, or tell me I'm a nice person, or I want to feel that way inside rather than looking for somebody outside to validate me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go back to that little girl, waiting for her mom to validate her. Waiting and waiting. Can you see her?
She never did. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Okay, go back and start tapping. Always need to be validated by others.
Always need to be validated by others.
Waiting and waiting.
Waiting.
And it doesn't come.
And it doesn't come.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to validate myself.
Time to validate myself.
Time to allow myself to be validated.
Time to allow myself to be validated.
I take my power back.
Take my power back.
I let everything else go.
Everything else go.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace.
Peace.
Okay. I want you to feel that feeling of love. You know where it is inside of you, right?
I have to look for it really, really hard.
That love that you feel for your granddaughter. That love that you feel for your daughter.
I'm not happy with her either right now.
Go back to when she was born. The itty bitty baby. Innocent little baby. Can you see her? Newborn baby. You notice newborn babies don't need to be validated. They love themselves, every single bit of them. Can you feel that love?
I feel more fear.
Okay, feel that fear. How do you feel it?
I also felt pain anytime I held her, the physical pain,
Okay,
the
feel it.
fibromyalgia pain.
Let's start tapping. Let it go.
Let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
It all happened in the past.
All happened in the past.
She's not a little baby anymore.
She's not a baby anymore.
She's a grown woman.
She's a grown woman.
I let it all go.
I let it all go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace. Okay. How's it feel? How's it changed?
It feels better. It's almost like my daughter didn't have me come over for a long time, and then finally she'd have me come over to babysit, but she'd do it when it was her nap time. So it was a long time. It was a long time before she allowed her to come to my house.
Mm-hmm.
So there was always a lot of anxiety and a lot of uncertainty about whether I was going to be able to see her or not. And, I didn't get to see my daughter. I missed my daughter. It was very awkward. Very, very awkward. Still is.
Feel the awkward. Feel it. Know how you feel it. How strong you feel it. And start tapping. Let it go.
Let it go.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the colors.
All the colors.
All the images.
All the images.
Everything else.
Everything else.
Let it all go.
Let it all go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace. Is it warm over there?
No, it's chilly and breezy.
Oh, because you're wearing a really summery shirt.
Yeah, and I was cold.
Okay.
I walked to my car really fast. It's like maybe 65.
It's pretty chilly.
Just kind of jacket weather, but then it's hot in the car.
Right.
So I decided to just walk fast.
Okay, go back to that awkward. How awkward is it now? When you go
It's
back
less. It's less. Maybe it's an 8. It's almost like I'm feeling confused. Like I don't know what to do here. What are you expecting from me? What are you wanting me to do? And what do you want me to not do? And walking on eggshells.
Feel it and start tapping. All those eggshells.
All those eggshells.
Not knowing what to do.
Not knowing what to do.
Confusion.
Confusion.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the colors.
All the colors.
All the images.
All the images.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe. Grab
your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace. It's a pretty color, your shirt.
It's pretty wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Orange.
Oh,
it's actually more pumpkin orange when I look at it than it is in the Skype thing. Yeah. It's pretty pumpkin orange.
To me, it looks a little bit like reddish. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty bright.
Okay, go back. The confusion. Don't know what to do.
What I'm sensing is it's okay to not know what to do. It's not about me.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the bars being too high, the expectations being too high, having to be perfect, having to make the right decisions. And it's not about me, it's about my daughter.
Okay, so when you go there now, what are you feeling?
I'm feeling calmer, more powerful, less confused. I just do what I instincts that a grandmother would do.
Okay, I want you to go
which
back.
I don't.
Go back to your mom.
Go ahead.
Little Jan's with her mom, waiting for those words, waiting for what is she feeling now, waiting for that validation.
I just feel numb. I think that's what I felt most of my life.
How do you know you feel
was
numb?
numb.
Where do you feel the numb? How do you know you feel it?
Because I'm not feeling any emotion whatsoever.
Okay, start tapping.
Just nothing.
This numbness.
This numbness.
This nothingness.
This nothingness.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it represents.
Whatever it represents.
Whoever gave it to me.
Whoever gave it to me.
Wherever it came from.
Wherever it came from.
I just let it go.
I just let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to heal that part of me.
Time to heal that part of me.
Safe to feel.
Safe to feel.
And safe to feel happy.
Safe to feel happy.
Safe to feel good.
Safe to feel good.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace. Go back. You're with your mom, little Jan, waiting for that validation. What's she feeling?
I see her saying to me, I'm sorry, I don't know what's normal.
How does that feel?
Looking at her, what does that mean, Mom? Because I don't know anything about her childhood other than her parents dying and her being in an orphanage. I can't identify with that. I can't sympathize, empathize. I don't have a reference because I don't have any memory of her talking about it.
Right.
So I don't know. I think I'm feeling numb because I feel like she's feeling numb. Like I'm clueless how to be a mother.
Okay, start tapping. This dumbness.
This numbness.
This cluelessness. Her
This
numbness.
coolness? What'd you say?
Cluelessness.
Cluelessness.
Her numbness.
Her numbness.
My numbness.
My numbness.
Her cluelessness.
Her cluelessness.
My cluelessness.
My cluelessness.
Say that 10 times fast. Cluelessness, 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 cluelessness.
Cluelessness. Can't do it. Cluelessness. Cluelessness. Do it. Cluelessness.
Can't say it.
Can't say it.
Don't need it.
Don't need it.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Every mom was born
Every mom was born
with an instinct to be a mom.
with an instinct to be a mom. I agree.
Everyone has it.
Everyone has it.
Just everyone has a different style.
Everyone has a different style.
And God gave us each style.
And God gave us each style
to fit our needs.
To fit our needs.
And to teach us what we need to learn.
And teach what we need to learn.
I got the message.
I got the message.
I got the gift.
I got the gift.
I let everything else go.
I let everything else go.
I'm safe.
And I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace. I realize the color of your chair is very similar to the color of my chair.
Is it?
Yeah.
It probably is. It is. We're twins.
Look at that. Yeah.
Ooh. No.
Is yours also
So,
rock?
but your pillow's on. No. I
Oh.
wish it did. I'd probably be sleeping now. But no, it doesn't rock. It's just an extra chair that fit right in this corner.
Cool. Cool.
And it just works perfect for doing the things.
Yes. Well,
So,
my friend, the one who came to me this evening, she gave me this rocking chair.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. I remember you in some of your older YouTube videos, sitting in the chair, rocking and talking.
Right.
Cool.
All right, let's go
Oh.
back. You and your mom, little Jan and her mom. What's different?
What I'm feeling is that mom had the instinct to be a good mother. She didn't have the tools. When, her mother died her mother only spoke Russian and Yiddish. Her mother never spoke English.
Mm-hmm.
So, probably unusual being in America. She was first generation born American.
Right.
And my guess, I still don't know, my guess was that her mother died when she was 7. But I found out a few years ago that she actually was in the home. The other children were put in an orphanage. The 7, 2 were married, so 7 were in the orphanage. And she stayed home with her mother while she was dying of cancer, breast cancer. And then she had a heart attack and died. So she was there and I didn't know that. She never told me, never talked about it. It was probably a very early memory that she had. So for some reason, she was jealous of me. That was why she put me down a lot, that kind of thing. But, she loved me. I knew she loved me. I didn't doubt that.
I want you to go to her, take her hands, and ask her if it's okay for you to be happy, even if she wasn't. Is it okay for you to have nice things, even if she didn't?
Yeah, she's okay with that.
What's she not okay
She
with?
wasn't. She didn't like the way that she looked. So she had an issue with, when I was a teenager, she told me one day that she was prettier than me than when she was my age. I had no idea where that came from or what that meant. I still don't know.
Well, you actually just said it. No, you just said it.
Came from?
You said she didn't like the way she looked. She looked at you and she was looking in the mirror.
Oh, probably.
She saw herself and she didn't like what she saw because she saw herself.
Oh, that's true. That's probably why every time she criticized me and put me down, she was really doing that to herself.
Yep.
So, yeah. Huh.
And when your daughter does it, she does the same exact thing.
Yeah, I caught that whenever she, cuts me down and tells me what a terrible mother I am, that she's really saying what a terrible mother she is.
Yep.
That's why when I gave her any advice at all, a comment at all, she takes it personally. You're saying I'm a bad mother. No, I'm just saying don't do this thing,
Right.
Don't, I'm an outsider looking in. I don't say it's a really bad thing. I'll say this is a very important thing. Don't draw my granddaughter's attention to what she doesn't have. That all the other kids have. It's going to hurt her. So
Can I? So I want you to go back now and look at little Jan with her mom and see what's changed over there.
She's feeling more compassion for me because she's feeling more compassion for herself.
Okay.
It's like she was that little girl who lost her mother and feeling lost. And I just feel like she's loving me. She's wanting to be a good mother to me because she didn't have one.
Okay. Why don't you see your dad in front of you too? See him over there when he walks into your apartment, that little teeny tiny apartment. Okay, step into his shoes. What's he feeling?
Jealousy.
Start tapping. His jealousy.
It's jealousy.
My jealousy.
My jealousy.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it represents.
Whatever it represents.
All the sensations.
Also, all the sensations.
All the colors.
All the colors.
However I feel it.
However I feel it.
However I know it.
However I know it.
Let it all go.
Let it all go.
Change it to self-love.
Change it to self-love.
Self-acceptance.
Self-acceptance.
And self-forgiveness.
And self-forgiveness.
Just the way that I am.
Just the way that I am.
We are all perfect with all our imperfections. We're safe.
Safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. See your mom showing you that compassion. See your dad and see what's changed.
I'm seeing her wanting to spend time with me, which she didn't. And I'm seeing him wanting the best for me, encouraging me rather than discouraging me. You know, it was kind of strange growing up to have your parents not want you to be happy or want you to have anything or want you to amount to anything. We were taught to just not be a burden to society. That was pretty much it.
Okay, how does that feel now? Not to be a burden to society.
I feel like a burden to society. I do.
And how does that
I
feel?
feel like it feels terrible.
Okay, feel that.
It feels like anytime I interact with anybody, publicly or otherwise, that I'm putting them out because they don't really want to talk to me.
Feel that. Know how you feel it, how strong you feel it. Step into it and start tapping. Let it go. Start tapping. Let it go.
Let it go.
All the sensations.
All sensations.
All the colors.
All the colors.
All the images.
All the images.
Let it all go.
Let it all go.
Okay, I'm going to say a letter of the alphabet. You give me a good feeling word with it. A. Keep tapping.
Adorable.
Keep tapping.
Oh, okay.
B.
Beautiful.
C.
Cute.
D.
Darling.
E.
Elegant.
F.
Fantastic.
G.
Girly.
H.
Heavenly.
I.
Intelligent.
J.
Isn't that interesting? The word intelligent and idiot both start with an I. Isn't that interesting? And interesting starts with an I.
I as well. That's correct.
Okay, where am I at?
Go back to
J.
feeling that. Go back to feeling like a burden.
Oh,
Has it
it
changed?
feels better. It feels better. It's like, when I went to a hospice, there's three ladies there that are good friends. And, I always feel like that here's the world over here. Here's the crowd. Here's the group. Here's the friend circle. And I'm over here on the outside. And I've been that way my whole life. I just never fit in anywhere.
Okay, feel that and start tapping. Never fit in.
Never fit in.
Always on the outside.
Always on the outside.
Whatever it all means.
Whatever it all means.
Whatever it represents.
Whatever it represents.
Whoever gave it to me.
Whoever gave it to me.
I take my power back.
I take my power back.
I can be wherever I want.
I can be whoever I want.
I can be on the inside.
I can be on the inside.
I can be in the outside.
I can be on the outside.
I can be inside out.
I can be inside out.
I can be outside in.
I can be outside in.
It's all my choice.
It's all my choice.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Go out. Peace.
It's okay not being on the inside. It's okay being different. It's okay being unique. It's just okay being.
That's certainly true. But you know something else? It's all a matter of perception as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When you're over here and they're all over there, for you, they're on the outside because you're on the inside.
True. Okay. Yeah. I feel that way when I'm around a group of people that are very, very quiet, and I'm the blabbermouth. And it's like I feel like the oddball or the misfit, but maybe they feel like they're inside introverted.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's all the way you look at it.
So I could be the exception and unique rather than the oddball.
Yep.
And the unwanted. So.
You remember Monty Python? There's this one great line where you have all of them yelling out together, "We are all individuals." And one guy yells out, "I'm not."
That reminds me of is an old Calvin and Hobbes cartoon I saw one time that I had kept for a long time. He's out, Calvin's outside, and he's looking at the sky, and it's just covered with it's dark blue sky at night, and it's covered with stars, and he screams, "I am," no, he says, what is it what he says? He says, I am unique. And then in little tiny letters, it says, "Scream the dust back." So, yeah.
Okay, so go back with your mom and your dad and with Margie. See them all three in front of you over there.
Okay.
How are you feeling? You a bad mother? No motherly instinct? Horrible person?
It's about a 4.
Okay, now how you know it?
Yeah, I do.
And start tapping. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
I don't say a word. Just feel how it feels when you tap. Are your fingers soft? Are they hard? Are they rough? Are they smooth? Are you tapping really hard? Or are you just touching your skin? Just notice all the sensations. And then grab your wrist. Are you grabbing it hard? Or are you just touching it lightly? Breathe in. Is the air that you're breathing in cold? Is it warm? And breathe out. And feel how your lungs empty out from the air. And when you're ready, say peace.
Peace.
Okay, go back. You need to be validated by them. You're a horrible person. They all told you that. You can't be happy. Has it changed?
They're all saying to me, it's okay to be who you are. That's it.
And how do you feel?
Like, I'm trying to receive that. It's a little difficult because it's foreign.
Okay. I want you to open your arms out wide and say, I allow it in.
I allow it in.
I allow it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Let it go right.
I allow it.
Let it go right to your heart.
It's okay. It's okay to be who I am. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be unique. I tell my granddaughter she's unique. Not that she's better than anybody else, but she's unique.
I don't know too many people who go running through the supermarket in a grocery cart with their kid inside. I mean, I used to do that when I would chase after another kid, but
I actually, I did that with my grandson in a parking lot in an empty basket, and it had rained, and I was running through the puddles, just going through the parking lot like that. So, yeah, I'm a fun person.
yeah, you are.
Goofy.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Can you see your daughter saying, you're a horrible person, you're a horrible mother, you don't have any motherly instinct, you don't know how to be a mother. Face up to it, you ruined my life.
I have my hand on my hip, and I said, that's your opinion. It's not mine. It's your opinion. It is her opinion.
That's correct, it is.
And she can have that opinion. Does it make it true?
Nope, doesn't. You're right. Okay, now you're saying, I'm sorry, but we're not celebrating Mother's Day. I'll take you out for Saturday, but we're not celebrating Mother's Day. You're a
Yeah, we're
terrible
not
mother.
celebrating. Yeah, we're not celebrating Mother's Day on Mother's Day. So, yeah.
How's that feel?
You know what? It feels like that's her choice. If Mother's Day causes her pain and she doesn't want to acknowledge Mother's Day, then I will do what I have done for many years. You know, I will get the brightest orange flowers I can find, probably the color of my shirt, and go to the cemetery and put in my mom's grave and take a picnic lunch and sit there and spend the afternoon with her, because nobody else is going to go. It'll just be me and my mom. And I'll talk to her and have a picnic with my mom on Mother's Day.
Cool.
I can do that.
Yeah.
And I won't feel alone. I'll tap while I'm there. If I feel any sadness, then it'll be a good opportunity for me to work on that part of missing her, which has been a big issue for almost 42 years.
Right.
And maybe this is what it's supposed to be. Maybe I'm supposed to be alone on Mother's Day so that I can do that and heal that part.
Mm-hmm. I think you just got the gift.
I do too. It feels right. It feels good.
Good.
It does. It feels like what I'm supposed to do.
Good place to end this segment.
Yes, I just had to make myself a note. Go buy flowers. She loved this color. So anyway, okay.
I look forward to hearing what goes on next week.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to write down what just happened so that I can remind myself next week. And so that's good. Thank you. Love you.
Have a great week.